Hey everyone, so as you will have noticed from the title of this video, I have a little bit of an announcement to make, and it's one that I'm sure a lot of you will be pretty happy about, and that is that I am no longer identifying with the term feminist. I actually haven't changed my opinions about any single issue though, other than that I don't want to apply that label to myself. So here's why. I was thinking a little while ago about men's rights activists, men's rights activism, and considering what I think of them. And I just found myself thinking, I really support their goals, but I don't think there necessarily needs to be a gendered specific group and label. And it might be better if they just advocate for the things that they want as a people that care about equality and care about people's rights. So then, of course, that led me to being like, well, couldn't you just say the same thing about feminism and any women's rights issues? And yeah, of course, you could. So I would just rather support all the things that I support and oppose all the things I oppose without applying that label to myself. I also do think there's something to be said for judging it by what it is seen to be and by the way it's represented popularly. I've been thinking that if I was asked if I were a feminist, the way I'd want to answer would depend a lot on who was asking, if they were from somewhere where there were really a lot of women's rights issues that needed to be addressed from a legal point of view, and feminists in that community were people addressing those, then of course I would want to be in solidarity with those people. But if they were from somewhere where one of the only things feminists can really do is discuss things of lesser importance, that may still be interesting to discuss, but they're often seen to be doing it in just this ridiculous and over-the-top way, well then I don't want to be seen as a part of that. And I have a few friends who I used to be in the same boat with, of people who really hated what's going on with feminism in the West now, yet we still wanted to stick with that term because we believed in the dictionary definition and we believed that there were issues to address around the world, and we didn't want to just allow that term to be taken by the crazies. And I have a blog post that I wrote at that kind of time, and I'll link that one below, and I still support them and people like them. I've chosen not to use that term for myself for what I said above, but I don't feel the need to have them leave it behind also. It's just not of much importance to me whether they call themselves feminists or not. And I found that it couldn't fit me anymore, but I don't really care what others call themselves. So that's why I'm no longer a feminist. If you also used to be one and aren't anymore either, then I would love to know in the comments why you're not, what was the kind of turning point for you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.